This red is a color produced by a pigment. We put pigments to use in many ways. Colors produced by pigments take on symbolic meanings in maps to show boundaries of land areas or differences in elevation of the land. In packaging, colors are used psychologically to attract your attention and make you interested in a product. Colors may have another function. Traffic signs, for instance, often have this color combination to indicate a warning. But more often, pigment is used by artists to produce the colors and forms of objects they are representing. Pigment is simply the name given to the colored materials they use. The same pigment can be found in many forms: tempera, chalk, watercolor, oil. We are able to see colors only because of light. Any colored object reflects one or more of the separate colors which make up white light. Without light, there are no colors. White light is actually a combination of many colors. If we shine a beam of white light through a prism, the light is diffracted into the colors of the spectrum: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. We can imitate many of the colors of the light spectrum with pigment colors. We call red, yellow, and blue the primary colors. With these three colors, we can make the rest of our pigment color spectrum. Red and yellow make orange. Yellow and blue combine to form green. And red and blue make violet. So, from combinations of red, yellow, and blue, the primary colors, we have made the secondary colors: orange, green, and violet. Now, by mixing primary colors with the secondary colors that are next to them, we get intermediate colors. The primary red and the secondary orange form the intermediate red-orange. In the same way, orange and yellow form yellow-orange. From yellow and green, we get yellow-green. Green and blue make blue-green. We mix blue and violet to get blue-violet, and violet and red to get red-violet. Sometimes these primary, secondary, and intermediate colors are arranged in the form of a wheel. This color wheel is based on 12 colors. Colors that lie opposite one another are called complementary colors. So, on this color wheel, the primary color red is the complement of green. Yellow is the complement of violet. And blue is the complement of orange. Of course, you know that there are not just 12 colors, but hundreds of colors. How do we describe them? Perhaps you have described colors as being light or pale. Light green grapes, light golden brown wheat, pale yellow chicks, pale blonde hair. Or sometimes you may have described colors as being dark or deep. A dark blue dish and goblet, a dark brown horse, deep red, green, and purple fruits and vegetables. Or perhaps you've described colors as having different tints or shades or tones of a single color. But there is a more precise way to describe colors, in terms of dimension. This color solid is one of several systems for arranging colors in 3 dimensions. The leaves of the solid are arranged by hue. The hues are arranged vertically by value and horizontally by intensity. Now, what do these terms mean? Hue is simply the name we give a color. Red, red-orange, orange, yellow-orange, yellow, and so on. In this color solid, the hues have the same circular arrangement as they did in the color wheel we saw before. Hues are simply different colors. To see what we mean by value, let's look at just two leaves from the color solid, blue and yellow. Value simply refers to how light or how dark a color is when it's compared to a gray scale ranging from white to black. Each colored chip shows a different value of blue and yellow. The lower the value, the darker the color. We can get a better idea of values of different colors by comparing them to the same grayscale when photographed in black and white. The values of the colors can be matched more easily this way. Now that we have matched the values, let's see the colors, or hues, again. You can see that this yellow is high in value. The blue and violet low in value. And the red and green are middle value colors. Our third dimension of color is intensity. Intensity refers to the purity of a color. Here is orange at its highest intensity, a pure orange. But as we move along this horizontal scale, the orange hue decreases in intensity. The color becomes less pure, more neutral. So this arrangement shows change in intensity for different values of orange. We can reduce the intensity of a color, such as blue, by mixing it with various amounts of its complement, orange in this case. The blue becomes less intense, more neutral. The same thing is happening to the orange. We can also change intensity by mixing a color with neutrals, orange with black, orange with gray, orange with white. We get a wide range of variations by mixing a color with different amounts of these neutrals. Here is the effect of mixing orange with increasing amounts of black, orange with gray, and orange with white. This arrangement of the color solid, then, shows us orange in many different intensities. Now let's describe a color in our dimensions of hue, value, and intensity. You can see that the hue of this color is yellow. The value is near the middle of the scale. It is a middle value color. This color is about half intensity. Artists and designers have long known that colors can affect our moods and feelings. Variations of yellow here give a bright, cheerful feeling. Variations of blue suggest a feeling of coldness. The artist painted this picture using mainly warm colors. What do we mean by warm and cool colors? From red through yellow-green are the warm colors. These are the colors you see in fire, the rising and setting sun, new leaves in spring. From blue-green through blue-violet are the cool colors. These are the colors you see in distant mountains, the sea and the sky, and on rainy days. Violet and green share properties of both warm and cool colors. Another way of suggesting mood is by control of values. The use of high-value colors in this painting helps suggest a bright, happy scene. While in this scene, the low-value colors add to a sense of depression or foreboding. Colors can be disturbing or unpleasant if they do not harmonize. That's why in what we wear, we try to select colors that go together, colors that please our senses when seen next to each other. There are various kinds of color harmonies. The simplest harmony is a monochrome, an arrangement of different values and intensities of the same hue. This painting is mainly a monochrome of blue. Another simple harmony uses adjacent or analogous hues. In this painting, most of the colors are found next to each other on the color wheel. Color harmonies can also be based upon color complements and the near or split complements. Here, the dominant color blue is harmonized with its complement orange and split complement colors. We can see various color harmonies carried out in room interiors. This is the red room in the White House, where a monochrome harmony is used. Variations in value and intensity of the same hue. Similar harmony is used in two other famous rooms in the White House: the green room and the blue room. This modern interior uses a monochrome harmony, accented with neutrals. This is an arrangement of complements and split complements. And in this room, analogous colors are used. So you've learned something about pigment and color. You've learned to describe color in 3 dimensions. In terms of hue, the name we give a color. Value, how light or dark a color is. And intensity, the purity of a color. What you've learned will help you understand how color in art and interior design can be used in various values and intensities to create certain moods and enrich our surroundings. What you've learned can help you put color and pigment to more effective use.